Where were you shot? Which part of the body? Where did the bullet
Oh, man, I got shot in my hand. My thumb came out of my hand, my face.
Shot in the face?
Yeah.
And where did that come out?
Out the tooth.
Wow, oh my goodness, there's a hole there.
Today we will talk about a mysterious and controversial figure from the streets of Brooklyn, Daryl Baum, better known as Homo. If you have heard of him, it was probably for two reasons: his close friendship with the legendary boxer Mike Tyson and the famous attack on rapper 50 Cent, that deeply impacted the rap scene and marked a turning point in both lives. Baum was more than a security for Tyson, he was a faithful friend, someone the fighter trusted fully in a difficult phase of his life. But at the same time, he also carried a dark history, involved with gangs and dangerous rivalries. How did this character move between Tyson's inner circle and the underworld of crime? And what led him to carry out the attack on 50 Cent? Stay tuned, because this story is full of twists and surprising revelations. Daryl Baum, the Homo, was not only a household name on the streets of Brooklyn, he was also an important figure in Mike Tyson's life. They met through circles in common, and quickly Baum became more than a security for Tyson, assuming the role of close friend and confidant. While Tyson faced difficult times, Baum was someone he really trusted, especially after both of them had gone through hard experiences including prison. But Baum led a double life. Although he was Tyson's right hand, he had deep ties to crime and local gangs, which led him to enter and exit the prison several times. He tried to balance this life with his relationship with Tyson, but the involvement in the underworld not only dictated his fate, but also impacted the lives of people around him tragically. In 2000, a landmark event shook the rap world and left rapper 50 Cent on the verge of death. He was shot 9 times at close range while in his car in Queens, New York. Daryl Baum, the Homo, was named as the shooter. The attack is believed to have been ordered by members of the Supreme Team gang, which had ties with Murder Incorporated records. The motivation? The 50 Cent lyrics, which often provoked and made reference to influential figures from the underworld, including members of the Supreme Team and their leader, Kenneth "Supreme" McGriff. This almost fatal attack left 50 Cent hospitalized, but ended up defining his image and boosting his career. Instead of backing down, he incorporated the incident into his music, openly talking about the attack on the Miniman track and in interviews, which helped him build an even stronger and more resilient persona. The violent experience not only launched him as a respected figure in rap, but also marked his trajectory as someone who survived an almost fatal ambush. This episode became a turning point, and the attack is remembered today as part of 50 Cent's legacy in hip-hop. Shortly after the attack on 50 Cent, Daryl Baum was murdered in mysterious circumstances, probably in retaliation for gang conflicts and his connection to Supreme Team. His death is believed to have been a revenge plot by the leader of a rival gang, Damian Hardy, who was at war with Baum's allies. Baum's murder shocked the community and had a great emotional impact on Mike Tyson, who had lost a friend and confidant at an especially delicate moment in his life. Devastated by the loss, Tyson postponed a major fight against Lou Savarese several times. When he finally got to the ring, he carried a significant emotional weight and dedicated his victory to his friend, knocking out Savarese in just 38 seconds. With the victory, Tyson expressed his pain, stating that he felt Baum's presence at his side. This fight is remembered as one of the most personal moments in Tyson's career. If you are a fan of music and style, the t-shirt collection from Plash Shop will be perfect for you. Each piece features prints of great icons, such as Pop Smoke, Bruno Mars, Usher, Biggie Smalls, Tupac and other names that have marked generations. With an exclusive design, the t-shirts are made for those who like urban fashion and want to stand out in an authentic way. Whether you're in the roller with friends or at that special event, you'll always be in style, carrying a bit of music history with you. Ensure you're enjoying the team of those who wear attitude. The link to access the store is in the description of this video and also in the first comment posted. Daryl Baum, or Homo, was deeply involved in a gang war that dominated the streets of Brooklyn in the late 1990s. On the opposite side was Damian Hardy, also known as World, the feared leader of the Cash Money Brothers, CMB, gang. Hardy controlled the territory of Bedford-Stuyvesant and was known for his brutality and dominance over the local crime scene. Hardy had a fierce rivalry with Ivory Davis, the head of the Peanuts gang, and this bloody conflict quickly spread throughout the community. Baum was a close ally of Ivory Davis, which put him directly on the radar of Hardy and the Cash Money Brothers. The war escalated when Hardy's brother was killed by a Davis associate. In response, Hardy ordered fatal reprisals, creating a network of violent retaliation that culminated in several deaths. Baum, with his reputation on the streets, was in the middle of that crossfire, and his loyalty to the Peanuts gang made him a strategic target. Hardy, in search of revenge and control, would have decided to eliminate Baum as part of his campaign to weaken the Peanuts gang. In the midst of this spiral of violence, Baum's brother was also a victim, allegedly in an attack ordered by Hardy. This chain of vendettas left a trail of blood in Brooklyn and added a tragic layer to Baum's life. In a short time, figures like Baum and his brother became examples of the brutality of gang warfare, where loyalties were lethal and survival was a matter of luck and influence. Although Daryl Baum is widely remembered as the man who shot 50 Cent, some theories question whether he was really the shooter. Reports indicate that the real culprit could have been the security chief of record label Murder Incorporated, involved in disputes with the rapper. This theory suggests that 50 Cent kept Baum's name as a way to protect himself and avoid being seen as an informant, given that Baum had already been murdered shortly after the attack. Interestingly, Baum had dreams beyond the underworld of crime. Despite being deeply involved in a life of violence, he aspired to become a celebrity entrepreneur and sought opportunities to change his life. However, the circumstances and constant pressure of gang conflicts have kept him locked into this destructive cycle. This contrast between his ambitions and his reality gives a tragic perspective to his story, making it even more enigmatic. Daryl Baum's journey is a grim portrait of the brutal realities that permeate the streets of Brooklyn, where violence and rivalries shape lives in tragic ways. The 50 Cent bombing not only impacted his career, but also left deep marks on figures like Mike Tyson, who lost a friend and confidant amid this turmoil. If you liked this video and want to know more about intriguing stories from the world of rap and the streets, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave your like and share your opinions in the comments. Your interaction is very important to us and motivates us to bring more content.